Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Dear students, from the last 2 or 3 topics we are studying about the types of the chemical reaction. Today our topic is oxidation reduction reaction, which is also called redox reaction. Reduction, if we detect the reduction red and oxidation OX, then the new word formed is redox, and the reaction is called as redox reaction. Before going through the topic, first of all we will study about what is oxidation and what is reduction. Oxidation means addition of oxygen. Addition of oxygen to a substance is called oxidation. Or there's another definition of oxidation. We can also say that the removal of hydrogen from a compound or a substance is called oxidation. The removal of hydrogen from a substance is called oxidation. For example, if we take an example of oxidation, carbon plus oxygen gives CO2. It is an oxidation reaction. Hydrogen plus oxygen gives water. This is an example of oxidation reaction. And the second is, what is reduction? Reduction means the addition of hydrogen to a substance is called reduction. We can also define it as reduction, the removal of oxygen is called reduction. If we give a common example to show the oxidation and reduction reaction, for example, CuO, copper oxide plus hydrogen. If we give the heat, it forms copper plus water. Here if we see copper oxide, this is the copper oxide. Oxygen is removed from the copper is formed. So as we have studied earlier, the removal of oxygen is also called reduction. We can write here as reduction. And the addition of oxygen, here hydro oxygen is added to the hydrogen atom, so addition of oxygen is oxidation. This is the common example. Copper oxide, when oxygen is removed from copper oxide, copper is formed, we say that's the reduction. And when hydrogen, when oxygen is added to the hydrogen, water is formed. Here addition of oxygen, this is called oxidation. So it is a common example of oxidation and reduction.